This morning we had a full moon in Aquarius, and this one was particularly spicy. It was conjunct Pluto retrograde as well as Juno, which is also retrograde. Juno is an asteroid of soulmates and relationships, and it's been retrograde since June 5th and will be retrograde again until August 11th. This has been a time of really looking at your romantic partnerships and deciding if they are healthy and the ones that are destined for you to move forward. You will know without a shadow of a doubt today if that relationship is meant for you to move forward or if it's not. It is a time of reckoning. We cannot continue to stay in toxic relationships just because of comfort, of, feeling familiar. At some point, if your soul has evolved and grown, you will outgrow those toxic relationships. That's kind of the point. So right now and all through the summer, we've really had to look at these relationships in our life, and not just romantic, could be friendships, family too, work environments, community, all of that we have really been looking into over the last few years. It's all being highlighted this summer. We are being asked to really be clear and be authentic with our wants from community, from relationships. The astrology right now is particularly interesting, not just because of the full moon. We also have the sun conjunct Jupiter, which again is called a cazimi when the sun is conjunct another planet. The sun expanding Jupiter in Leo is really giving us a healthy dose of confidence and courage to move forward. That's what the sun conjunct Leo is giving right now. This is really powerful energy. We also just recently on July 26th had Saturn go retrograde. Now, Saturn goes retrograde every year for about 5 to 6 months. It's always right around June to July to November to December. So this isn't new, but this is a time to re-look at what you're committed to. Really look at what you're committed to. Is this the life that you are meant for? Is this the life that you have dreamt about and that you know you're destined to have? Is this how you want to feel every day? Those are questions that you need to ask yourself, and only you can answer those questions. We also had the North Node shift into Aquarius on July 26th as well. So a really big day. When the North Node shifts, again, the North Node is our collective point. It's kind of the energy that we're all collectively moving into. The last time the North Node was in Aquarius was December 2007 all the way to 2009. It is in each sign for about 18 months. We all know what happened during that time. We had a huge economic collapse. A lot of things shifted politically and economically for us at that time. We are now looking at doing that again, but doing that with the knowledge that we've had since that time. The opposite sign of Aquarius is Leo, so that means our South Node is in Leo. Last time the North Node was in Leo was in 2017 to about 2019. That was a particular time where we really saw the rise of this influencer culture and consumerism. We are now taking that information that we learned from that time period and doing it over, doing it in a way that isn't just me, this influencer culture, consumerism, all of that. No, we are now saying, no, we want to be seen for helping people. We want to have a community grow and evolve together. We are now taking all of that information that we learned from the economic crash of 2008, as well as this rise of the consumerism culture in 2017, 2018, and re-looking at that. And we will face uncertainty with economics over the next 18 months. You can guarantee it. We will face innovation between community and technology. But most importantly, you are going to see a rise, and you already have seen it, of people wanting to show up and be authentic. I am seeing so many more people step into making videos, creating content. And yes, some of it's for money, but a lot of it is because we have to override AI. AI has a time and a place, but when AI is taking over and we can't discern what is real versus what is fake, that becomes a huge problem. And truthfully, we have not been able to discern what is real or fake, like maybe if ever. I certainly cannot think of a time in my life, my parents' life, for a very long time that we have truly been able to discern the information given to us is real or fake. And over the next 18 months, our unique ability to discern information that is real versus fake is going to be very apparent. And this is not just going to be in the media and in news and in music. This is going to be in your relationships. It already has been highlighted in your relationships. You're not going to be able to fake the funk much longer. This is a time period of authenticity, of being brutally honest with yourself. Like I said yesterday, the good, the bad, or the ugly. This is a time about having a healthy ego. Leo represents courage and confidence, but the dark side of Leo can be very narcissistic, very self-involved, and very showy. The dark side of Aquarius can be very detached, very I don't give a fuck. Or they could be people pleasers too, where they just want to help everybody at the cost of themselves. The light side of Aquarius wants to build community through interdependence. And that is where we are now, is how can we build relationships, communities, with a sense of interdependence and with a sense of self and connection to God. Like, I will always add the connection to God piece because that to me is the most important. If you say source, universe, just yourself, whatever it is, but having a healthy ego, truly honoring your unique self, holding yourself accountable where you need to be held accountable, changing what you need to change. All of our feelings are cues for us. Anxiety is giving us cues that there's something in our environment that makes us feel unsafe. Anger is letting us know that there's something in our environment that is crossing our boundaries of how we want to be treated or how we want to see other people treated. All of our emotions are telling us something. Shame is telling you that you have a particular behavior that doesn't sit well with your soul. So instead of beating yourself up over shame, recognize it. Say, thank you for allowing me to feel that. Now I can correct the behavior. Fear can also be disguised as a way of keeping you safe. But again, you need to look at, where is that fear coming from? Is it coming from a healthy place? Again, being scared of alligators in the water is a healthy fear. Being scared of being seen as a full-blown human is not a healthy fear. Most of us are very uncomfortable being fully human. It's true. Most people are so uncomfortable being fully human, but we are, and it's weird. And we give other people grace for being fully human, but not ourselves. And with this North Node in Aquarius, baby, we are giving ourselves permission to be humans in whatever way that can be. We can learn from our mistakes. We can grow. We can accept bad past behavior. But it is time to change and evolve and become more Christ-like. Honor yourself and honor others. That is important. I will continue beating that in your head. Sometimes I get worried that my messaging is going to be misconstrued by narcissist. And I put that in quotes because I don't want to label anyone. That's not my job, but narcissists are very real, and those people are filled with demons, and they need to look at their shame, and they need to actually sit with their bullshit. So I sometimes get very concerned that my messaging is going to land upon the wrong ears. I want to make it very clear that I am talking to a collective of people who are self-aware, who don't want to harm people, who don't manipulate, who don't hurt other people, but they have been wounded themselves. I understand that narcissists have had trauma themselves. That is not the group that I am talking to. They have different lessons that they need to learn. So it is, again, important to recognize who you're listening to and what resonates with you. Have discernment. That is one of our spiritual gifts. And we are in a spiritual war, and we have been for a very long time. And the only way to armor up in a war is to be accountable, love yourself the way that God loves you, and let the rest go. That's it. Love yourself the way that God loves you, hold yourself accountable, have integrity, and let the rest go. God can fight all of the battles for us. We don't have to keep fighting. The only thing that you need to fight is your own mind. That's where the battle is. So keep fighting. Keep reminding yourself that if you are in the funk still, it is because there is something inside you. There is a buried treasure. And your process of going through that is going to help you discover that treasure, help you protect that treasure, and help you sharpen your gifts. This next 18 months is going to be very good for some people and not good for other people. That's just going to be how it is. I don't want you to be scared or feel fearful of that, but that's just a fact. I mean, that's a fact every day, right? Like, people have good days, people have bad days, but we are going to see a shift. If your relationships have not already shifted, if they're unhealthy, toxic, they will be shifting. We can't keep holding on to old systems that are killing our souls when our souls are the ones fighting for us to stay alive. So I was trying to make this a short video, but obviously I'm a long-winded one. We got a lot going on astrologically. People have a lot going on internally. Hunker down if you need to. Get grounded. Like, get back into, I am safe in my body. I am safe in this present moment. Continue to remind yourself that when you need to. Don't go too far ahead. That is part of what this shift in this timeline is you really can't go back and you can't go too far forward yet. It's almost like the road is still building. And that is really hard for some people, but just keep walking down that Wizard of Oz path because it will take you somewhere. Just got to keep going.